out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Ready? 60 Pittsburgh.
I know he ain't got it.
Let's go.
Here's the former number 2 pick, the Pro Bowler Saquon Barkley. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Leighton Vander Esch, third in the NFL in tackles as a rookie last year. There on the stop.
At the 28-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Hey, check.
Ready.
Now Jones. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
Hey, Alpha. Go. He's driven.
Here's Jones. From the gun, he'll throw. And Tate's got it. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
That's it, baby.
They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here we go. 70, Indy.
Let's go. Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go. Check 9.
X3, 218, chopper. Get it.
Throwing on 1st down. Jones. And this is incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
He's coming. Double up.
Pilot, 64, weak.
Slam.
Hit it.
Now Jones. Going to throw again. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. That's already the 3rd time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught 1 of the 3.
But that doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they've got something good going there, and they think those numbers are going to increase.
Let's go.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
That's trash. Watch the edge.
Recon, 132 fighter. Hey, Haywood. Let's go.
Back to throw. Jones. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Tate. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
Come on, set.
So from
50,
Cowboy
play.
territory now, here's first and 10 right at the 40. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. No gain there as he kept it himself at second down.
One of the things you like about a zone read play that has an option component to it is that it gives you plenty of different ways to go. On this one, though, I'm not sure they chose the right one. Maybe they should have pitched it out on this one because that play was absolutely swallowed up.
Here we go,
So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
Get that ball.
Jones now throwing again. Dancing to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. He probably feels like he cannot get a break. He was sacked 7 times last week. And here we go again in the first quarter.
And we always talk about the internal clock of a quarterback in the pocket and how he has to have a real keen sense of it in order to get rid of the football. After being sacked 7 times last week, that clock has been sped up.
Now they're coming up on play number 8 of this opening drive, but they're looking at a 3rd and long.
Hey, Delta.
55. Right there in the middle. 55. It's a party now.
Jones operating from the gun. It's grabbed left side by Tate. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 19.
Well, I know from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on. That's 3 catches for him here in the early going. He's got to like the way this is starting.
Absolutely. 3 catches on any drive is good. Opening drive, that's a tone setter.
Double tight, double tight. Five down. Stand up in. Watch 82. Watch 82.
61. Matchbox lights.
82. Check three. Slam.
Now.
And the ball is out. Jones got hit and lost it. And it's picked up by the Cowboys. The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. He's at the 30. 10, and he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Oh, backbreaker. That'll drive the coach, the offensive coordinator, just crazy. You get it all the way down there in the red zone, can't capitalize. Instead, they go the other way on the fumble return for a touchdown.
How about the aggressiveness of the defense, though? They're not about to just fall on a fumble, are they? Scoop and score is their motto, and they just did it.
Brett Maher on for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Good side, baby. That's baby side. He's checking.
Greystone travel.
Here's Jones. Off the play fake. Escaping the pressure right. And he slides to avoid the hit. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Second and 2. He's got the rookie, Darius Slayton. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
We got this.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
So here's a first and 10 at the 38. Now Saquon Barkley. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Defensively, it was Leighton Vander Esch up from his linebacker spot.
Brings up second and 12 at the 35-yard line.
Ready? 60 outlaw.
Mike's by 4. Bring it.
Blue draw Corkers. Steve Griffin.
On second and 12, Jones eluding the pressure right. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's third down.
A gain of a yard makes it 3rd and 11.
Ready to break.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54. And let's get in that hose.
Hey, zoom.
Right there. 54. Right
Get
there.
it.
54.
On third down, Jones. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. And this defense looking like they have come to play the pick six, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visits. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski. That's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told, as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. That throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. So a pretty early first quarter roughing the passer penalty.
Seems like the officials are going to let everyone know they're taking charge of this game. They're always going to protect the quarterback.
So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer.
Hey, alert 48.
Hey, Echo.
Right now, let's go. Pick it up, guys. Pick it up. Check 48's the mic.
Cut. Let's go.
They run the counter. Barkley. Jalen Smith, who took a huge step forward last year, in on the tackle for Dallas. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
Hey, eat. I'm coming after you.
On 2nd and 7, Jones over the middle, complete to Tate. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 22-yard line.
That's good for the Giants. First down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Here we go.
Jones now 5 out of 10, 50% throwing it. Not so hot, but he does have a first down.
5.
Looking to throw. Jones. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
First down and goal to go.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Ready to roll for the second quarter from MetLife Stadium. The Giants with the football as they go to work on a first and goal. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10.
Go, go.
Hey, 50.
Back to throw. Jones. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Jalen Smith came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. Ed Dixon, his third touchdown now on the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Rosas good with the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
We got 4. We got 4. Check 13.
There we go. Count. 26.
They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. He finds an opening past the 40. He's at the 40. 20. 10. Touchdown, Cowboys. Tony Pollard, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys are able to show off their quick strike ability. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
Extra point by Marr, up and good. And it's now 21-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This fielded at the 2. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Got it.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minutes. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
A loss of 2 there, second down. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12. Here we go on second and 12. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. Give him 22 yards, and that's also where they snapped it from, the 22.
Come on, set. 10-2 stop.
I'm coming.
Get it ready.
They'll run on first down. Barkley, and the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and that'll make this a second and 13.
Here we go. 50, plant.
I'm coming.
Hey, Charlie.
Hey, look
Second and 13. Flushed out right. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain.
Well, it looked like a quick hitter, a three-step drop. But when it's not there, what do? He elects to try and escape through the massive bodies up the middle, and he does so and picks up positive yardage.
Go, go, go.
Hey, seam 6. Seam 6.
48. 48's the Mike. It's coming this way, coming this way. Here we go, here we go. Here we go.
Get it.
Now Jones from the gun on third down. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on fourth and 3.
Tight down. There you go.
They'll run with Barkley. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. Xavier Woods, the free safety, up to make the tackle. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
40. Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense.
We're going to 53.
Check.
26.
On second down, it's Pollard. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down. A tale of two extremes. First carry, he went for a bundle. His second goes backward.
And how many times have we seen that happen? Because you get that big carry, and you come back and you're all fired up, and sometimes you force a run a little bit, right? Trying to break off that big carry again, and instead it works opposite.
There you go. 59.
59. Bring it.
Here we go, 47.
Mike's 59. Mike's 59.
We're going to 54.
We all
26.
On third down, it's Prescott. And this is going to be incomplete.
All right, that one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws, somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better that it hits the ground instead of going to an opposite color jersey.
And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
On the ready.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on fourth, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold up.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what his offense can do. Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard. 2nd and 1. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. I think you'd agree that looked like the right call from up here.
No doubt about it. What everyone has to understand is that the officials are going to be right on the play each and every time. You may not like the call, but they're usually spot on.
22 Jet Bomber.
Y'all playing the wrong football.
Bravo.
Quick edge. Come.
5.
Jones now on 1st and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down.
Watch the slant.
Hey, wahoo!
Mike's 50, Mike's 50.
Jones to throw again. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. Well, for whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when the next defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Hey, high 7.
Mike's 5-4.
Now.
Here's Jones. From the gun, he'll throw. And Ingram hauls it in. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 42.
Like so many tight ends nowadays, they have no problem at all putting him in the slot and letting him go to work. And that's a nice pitch and catch right there for a first down.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. They'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Now this pass into the hands of Saquon Barkley. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 11 more on that one and another first down.
Giants, first down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Here we go.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
218, chopper.
Check 26, check 26. Switch it. Come on, switch it. Check it back.
Let go.
Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Jalen Smith able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
Ready.
So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
It's our time. Hey, watch that. Check.
Ready.
2nd and long. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
Ready.
50. 6 man.
Pilot, 64, weak. Lead river.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Open man right side is Ingram. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime.
Ready.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
Tight end right. 4 down. Kill.
Recon, 132 fighter.
50's the mic. You better be.
Hey, Alpha.
You better be afraid of me. Hatchet. Let's go, Mike.
Get it.
Here's 2nd and 8. Tate bringing it in for the Giant touchdown. Golden Tate, his third touchdown now on the year, as his guys are back within a single score.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did, and they didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half.
Check, 47. You got nothing there.
Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And he's going to be stopped short of a first down as they'll get to him at about the 33. The Giants going to burn their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he'll punt it away for the second time.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. You're under 30 seconds to go. Field position not great. Time to call it a half, wouldn't you say?
Well, you know we all have that little extra gene that says let's push the envelope a little bit, right? What needs to be going through the play caller's mind right now, a potential fumbled snap that can get returned, a strip sack that can get returned, right? Any of those types of plays, that should be a deterrent to calling something that could get you in big trouble. Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. On 2nd and 7, Jones. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. The Giants on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 7. From the gun, Jones. That's complete left side to Shepard. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. 4th down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon. Back deep for the Cowboys, Tavon Austin. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. They run the counter. Pollard. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
We're going to 53.
52, let's go, defense. Let's go, defense. And here we go.
26.
To throw is Prescott. Throw right side, taken in by Gallup. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
So now a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Here's Pollard. And this time they're able to bottle him up as they'll stop him at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
We're going to 53. He's coming. We got double. We're going to 54. Going to 54. Wide 26.
Now Prescott. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 16 yards, a first down. Looking back to Cooper's numbers from last year after that trade, he ended up playing 9 games for the Cowboys in 2018. 725 yards, 6 scores. Also had the 100-yard game in the playoffs against the Rams. And if you add up the numbers between the two teams last year, he was over 1,000 for the 3rd time in 4 NFL seasons.
47. Under.
They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Throwing on 2nd down. Prescott flush to his right. They go with a shuffle pass, and it's complete. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
I don't even know why this team showed up. We're going to 54. 52's the mark, boy. Echo. Ain't no such thing as a loss. We're taking wins home.
Where's 52? Watch 52. 52's the mic.
I got him. 26.
On the draw, it's Pollard. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. It's a pickup of 4, but they're still a yard short here with 4th down, 4th coming. Brett Maher now for the Cowboy field goal. The kick by Maher is good. Of course, the door for Maher was opened after a little bit of a surprise move. The Cowboys letting go of Dan Bailey last year.
Yeah, Maher took over in the preseason. He's from Nebraska via the Canadian Football League where he kicked for 4 years. And I saw him personally make 2 game-winning field goals last season against Detroit and in Atlanta.
And he'll take this across the 25, a couple of extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams.
And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. The sack by Robert Quinn.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Now it's Barkley. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Throwing on 3rd and long, Jones. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. Here's Riley Dixon now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Here's Austin. Good blocking there. Nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'll move you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point.
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that.
Bashed it.
Super toe.
47. I got one. Check. Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. 180. Go. Get out there.
Gonna run again here with Pollard. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
And on 3rd and 8, defensively, they're going to beef up the secondary. 6 defensive backs. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. He's picked off at his own 47. And he will score. Touchdown, Giants.
What you just saw there, first-round talent, second year, even more success. A pick 6 for a touchdown.
A great play. And it's tough for these guys, you've told me before, to adjust in the secondary as a first-year guy. So that sophomore season is big for them.
they really start to expand the playbook for them even more. Sometimes they dumb it down a little bit to make them comfortable year one. By year two, they should have all the nuances, and now they've adjusted to the speed of NFL play as well.
Showed right there. PAT up and good by Rosas. And that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
You go tight. You go 46.
So the drive's going to start with Pollard. He'll have a first down past the 40. And down to the 29-yard line. A big play here for Dallas. 46 yards.
A gain of 46 yards on the play. First down, Dallas.
1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Here's Gaskin. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. But what a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or two.
At the 31-yard line.
Here we go. 52 right here. 52.
You can't block me. You can't block me. You can't block me.
26.
On 2nd and 12, Prescott. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, but they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays, I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you.
My bad.
Normally you run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this next play. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
47's the mic, boy. 47. Check. 44. Record. Both sevens the mic. Check the outs. Check the outs.
Hey, kill.
47.
Let's go, D. We're going to 54. Wide in.
Watch
26.
Prescott from the gun. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. Marr able to put this one through. And that will add 3 more to their lead. It pushes it up to 6. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
A touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, You've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Now Jones, a big spot for the rookie from Duke. And is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. He has been interception prone here in his rookie season. How patient can they be with him?
That is the key question, isn't it? A lot of it depends on the head coach, what type of defense you have, and just a general understanding of the makeup of him. But the bottom line is you posed a great question. Are they at the stage where they've run out of patience and now they get to demand production? Or do you continue to stay with him this way?
On first down, Pollard. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask.
Let's go! Let's go!
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Pollard going to try the right side. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Another good run for him. What else is new? That'll put him right at 150 yards for the game. So he's really made his presence felt in this one.
Here's Pollard again. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 5, and that leaves him with 5 more. 3rd and 5 now.
And it's 3rd down.
Here we go. 47.
Check, 47. And we got to get to the ball.
26.
Now a handoff looking right. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible to something a little more advantageous.
The kick by Maher is good. And that will make this a 9-point lead. So that's a big one. Obviously, Charles makes it a 2-score game. His 3rd field goal of the game, able to knock it through.
Yeah, not exactly free and clear yet, but as a defense, you get to play a little bit looser, don't you? Because you do now have a little bit of a margin of error, don't you?
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Ready up.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Hey, echo.
4 down.
Steve Griffin.
Now Jones operating from the gun. And that's caught inside the 35. That one goes for 30 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Barkley. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And finally down at the 9-yard line. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they get to that end zone real fast.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Jones now. From the gun, he'll throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Ed Dixon with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year, as they have now chopped this lead down to 3. Rosas good with the extra point, and the lead is down to 2. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away.
Keep playing hard.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. And remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They'll keep it on the ground. Pollard. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Hey, kill.
They'll run now with Gaskin. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. And this defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning.
Yo. Check 31.
Hey, kill. 47. 26.
Another run with Gaskin. He takes this from the 30 to the 34.
Easy work. It's easy work, and it's coming again.
It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter.
I know you felt that one.
So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Prescott to throw it. He gets it left side to Johnson. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. I hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away. Trust that defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he's on here to punt it away. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't he?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
Got it.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. They want to be methodical, or they want to take the big strike and go after it right now.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. He's back to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Not today, you are. Not today.
They'll look to throw. Looking up here with Trent Taylor. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 11 yards there, 1st down.
Here we go. 60 outlaw.
9:54. Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go.
Hey, seam 6. Seam 6.
Right there. 54. Right there. Right there. 54, Mike. It's been a long day for you.
Now.
Motion. Bumps up the helmet. Here we go.
Hey, exit. Go.
Back to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. That would have been a tough catch, but in this 2-minute drill, those are the ones you really hope your guys come up with.
Yeah, you don't want your guy to be able to take the out because it was a tough catch. You needed him to come up with that one because if he does, it alters the perspective of this 2-minute drill, doesn't it?
Back to throw, and he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Taco Charlton drops him for a 4-yard loss there, and that brings up 4th down. Well, we saw a close game that kept us on the edge of our seats.